I have bilateral retinoblastoma.
For everybody that doesn't know, explain what it is.
Cancer in both of my eyes.
I have cystic fibrosis. It is a lung disease and it messes with your immune system.
We believe when we positively change the health of even one child, a ripple effect is created and felt by our communities for years to come. When we ensure our children can lead healthy, fulfilling lives, we foster the scientists, inventors, and leaders of tomorrow.
I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, OCD, separation anxiety, and clinical anxiety.
Jeez, that's a lot.
I know.
Everyone has a chance to positively change children's health by supporting their local children's hospital.
Every child deserves to want to run around and play with their friends. And
I mean, we are the future. There's no getting around it.
I wish we could raise over $1 million for my children's hospital.
I wish we could raise over... what the heck. I wish we could raise over $1 billion.
Yeah. I think the way I would make the world a better place is to make sure nobody feels alone in what they're going through, no matter what it is.
You can help change kids' health and change the future for all of us.
Welcome, and congratulations, America's Credit Unions. Today we're celebrating 25 years of Credit Unions for Kids. This is a huge milestone, and I'm proud to announce that we have raised over $150 million for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. Since 1996, thousands of credit unions across this country have recognized that children's hospitals in their communities need support. Together, we're changing kids' health to change their future. Our donations help fund innovative research, purchase advanced medical equipment, provide world-class care and financial security to millions of families, and much more. I'm in awe of the work Credit Unions for Kids have done, and I look forward to what we can do collectively to continue this success into the future. Since I've been talking, 62 kids have entered a Children's Miracle Network hospital for care, adding up to over 10 million kids per year. I would like to introduce you to one of those kids. Carly, take it away.
Oh, squeeze me tight. Oh, thanks, Pumpkin. Oh, don't let go. I will tickle this armpit right here.
No.
We found out that Carly had progeria at 10 months of age, and our family was devastated. Very quickly, we figured out that the only way to deal with it really is to do something about it. So we became very active. Our motto really is to live like crazy. So that's what we do. We live like crazy, right?
Are you ready?
Yes.
Do you have this?
Yeah.
All right.
Carly is a dynamo and has way more energy than any person I know.
1, 2.
People say to me all the time, I wish that we could bottle it. And I'm thinking, me too, try keeping up with her. She's incredibly smart. She loves DIY crafts. She loves making slime. She loves making YouTube videos.
Hi, dude. Hi.
We certainly have doctor visits upon doctor visits. We have a doctor for everything. But we do have an A-team, for sure, at Children's Miracle Network hospitals. What we try to do really is understand what she needs. And I think a lot of that is letting go of what you thought it was going to be and adjusting to the here and right now.
She does a lot of things for me. He helps me with my homework and she puts toothpaste on my toothbrush when I need it.
It's hard to squeeze the toothpaste out. As a parent, You got to realize that you're doing a million things at once. Nothing's perfect, but we do try to tailor everything for Carly and make it perfect for her. She blooms that way, you know?
When I pretend like I'm asleep and she carries me in the house.
Every trip, doesn't matter what time of day. As soon as you turn the car off, I try to tell her, you don't have to fake sleep. I will carry you in. Being able to determine the difference between spoiling, giving in, and what they actually need, that's tough. I'm not gonna lie. And I think that with progeria at least, I have a license to overindulge. But as long as she knows and appreciates it, open check, allowed to do it. I give myself permission. It is a blessing. That sounds crazy, but that's why we smell the roses on purpose. It can't just be a poster, it's the thing that you actually live. That's what we do. Hang on, sister. He's right here. He's right here. Oh my gosh, don't panic.
He's an amazing job here.
All right, I think we got it. That was awesome.
Wow, that was a really incredibly powerful video. Thank you, Carly and Heather, for being so strong and sharing your story with us. Hi everyone, I'm Samantha Paxson. I'm the Chief Experience Officer at CoOp Financial Services, and we serve 3,000 credit unions across the United States. Children's Miracle Network Hospitals is an extremely impactful partner to our industry. You all allow credit unions to make a local impact while providing all of the helpful resources and tools in order to do just that. CoOp Financial Services is proud to have partnered with Children's Miracle Network Hospitals over the past 16 years through our Miracle Match program, raising dollar for dollar in partnership with our credit unions nearly $40 million during that time. So today, CoOp is offering one lucky individual the chance to make a large local impact. After this webinar, you will have an opportunity to sign a pledge to commit to Credit Unions for Kids. A winner will be selected to receive a $10,000 donation to your local children's hospital from CoOp. You heard that right, $10,000. I know I'll be signing up. I hope you will too. So that's all for me for now. Congratulations, credit unions. Let's commit to be part of Credit Unions for Kids. Let's commit to be part of Children's Miracle Network Hospitals to help our local communities in their physical and their financial lives. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Samantha, and a big thank you to CoOp for that generous donation. The Credit Union for Kids effort certainly has made a difference in so many families and kids' lives. It truly is a life-changing difference that we make. I always love to share a little bit of the history of Credit Union for Kids and how it started here on the West Coast. It started with some credit unions in the Oregon and along the I-5 corridor, challenging each other, raising money for the local children's hospital here at Dornbecker in Portland. Over the years, the challenges and the competition amongst credit unions lit up. And soon, in the Northwest, we started giving a challenge to California in groups of credit unions across the nation. And you guessed it, from there, the effort just took off to what we know today as Credit Unions for Kids.
I am Nancy Corey Stroud with United Texas Credit Union. I have supported CMN and the Credit Unions for Kids program since the mid-1980s, and I currently serve on the Credit Unions for Kids National Advisory Board. In 1986, credit unions in San Antonio raised funds for their local children's hospital for the first time. Tim Hagelin and Charlie Amato with Southwest Business Corporation were the two early pioneers. Very quickly, chapters around Texas began partnering together to raise funds as it was unofficially adopted as our charity of choice. Over the next 10 years, the concept of credit unions raising funds for local children's hospital was gaining momentum. So much so that CUNA, the foundation, and CMN hospitals decided to officially put structure to this program. Thus, Credit Unions for Kids was born. Credit unions would begin to serve as the B2B brand name that unites the entire industry around supporting the 140 plus CMN hospitals. Let's hear about a few other signature credit union events.
The Northwest Classic, formerly known as the Dave and Dan Golf Classic, was formed in 2000. In the 4 years prior to COVID, the event generated more than $1 million per year in proceeds. The event's fueled by employees here at First Tech and supported by great sponsors, corporations, individuals, and credit unions throughout the United States. It has become the leading golf tournament for CU for Kids and has inspired others to look at this as a channel to raise funds to help kids in need.
Desert Financial Credit Union has been delighted to support Credit Unions for Kids and Phoenix Children's Hospitals for many years. Our signature event, a golf tournament, has raised $5.5 million since 1999, along with fundraising through online and mobile banking, adding a surcharge to the ATM fee and more. I'm proud that our organization contributes over $800,000 a year to kids in need.
The Credit Union Cherry Blossom 10-mile run, a beautiful road race in Washington, D.C., was started in 2002 to benefit CMN hospitals and has raised a whopping $10 million. This success comes from credit union system partners that provide substantial sponsorship, and also numerous runners who raise $500 or more for a guaranteed race entry to run the race. Event organizers have proven to be innovators as the race raised more money in 2020 during the pandemic than they have in the previous year.
In 2006, CU Direct and the California and Nevada Credit Union Leagues began facilitating a fundraiser that would quickly see huge results. The Credit Unions for Kids wine auction in Southern California has since raised over $10 million and continues to set the pace for best practices across the nation.
It's so inspiring to hear these impressive milestones. And while it's so nice to celebrate these moments, we know there are tens of thousands we aren't able to mention and celebrate today. Things like the Sacktown Run, bake sales, fishing fests, gelatin Olympics, selling holiday ornaments, and so much more. Just know every effort to change kids' health is invaluable. Thank you, America's credit unions, for making big impacts on the kids and families in your communities over the past 25 years. Children's Miracle Network Hospitals believes that when we positively change the health of even one child, we ensure we will have long-lasting impacts on our communities for years to come. When our children can lead healthy, fulfilling lives, we foster the scientists, inventors, and artists and leaders of tomorrow. But we can't do it alone. Being a credit union, part of the Credit Unions for Kids, means you not only care about your members' financial health, but also family wellness. Like most nonprofits, children's hospitals rely on donations. The fact is, more kids need the specialized care that children's hospitals provide than can afford it. And credit unions like yours can help. Because of fundraising programs like Credit Unions for Kids, Children's Miracle Network Hospitals has the chance to provide critical funds to local children's hospitals across the US and Canada. And we are so proud that these funds are given to the hospitals unrestricted to fund the greatest needs in their own communities. We know that major and minor health complications can mean severe financial stress to families. In fact, the number one reason for financial ruin in the US is medical debt. The emotional strain put on families with a sick child can be unbearable. And it's estimated that up to 50% of people who end up in a children's hospital did not expect it when waking up that day. And that's the beauty of Credit Unions for Kids. You recognize that these kids and families, your members, need a solution for those scary moments when they have to bring their child into the emergency room, a solution that won't quite literally break them financially. And not only have you recognized that, you've acted. $150 million in the past 25 years is an almost unfathomable amount. Yet you've done it. And it has made a difference for kids in your communities. So I say again, thank you, America's credit unions. And now I'm excited to introduce a brand new interview from our friends in Portland, Oregon. Get ready to check out their answers to some tough questions.
Hi, I'm Chloe. I'm 13 years old, and I'm a patient of at Dornbecker.
Hi, I'm Seth. It's good to see you guys.
Hello, guys.
Hi, Seth. Hi, Steve. So my first question is, I'm curious to know, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I either want to be a nurse or an artist.
Wow, those are both awesome things.
In your words, what is credit union for kids?
In my words, credit unions for kids is a direct impact credit unions have on the basis of our communities. I think it gets to the root of financial well-being when our kids are healthy and vibrant in our community. And for me, I'm just really proud of our association with the CMN hospitals.
Why should a credit union be a part of credit union for kids?
Because if all the credit unions help kids, we can make a huge difference in our future.
What does change kids' health to change the future mean to you?
Hey, let's bring all the best practices that we have in the medical field, in all the support areas to help kids with whatever battles they have with health issues so that they can get the best treatments possible, live a great life, and really be part of their community and fulfill joy in all aspects of life.
Can you tell me what your definition of community is?
It is about a feeling of belonging, the grace to be heard, and the ability to serve other people.
What is the most valuable lesson you have learned in your career?
I think the most important one is to surround yourself with great people.
Has anything embarrassing happened to you while on a Zoom meeting?
There have been times where, like everybody else, it freezes and I'm still talking and talking and talking, and probably 10 minutes later I realize, hey, nobody has been able to hear me, and maybe they didn't miss out at all. So that's been a little bit embarrassing to come in after 10 minutes to say, at what point in time did I freeze on that call?
My dog just walked in. That's why the door is open, by the way.
What's your dog's name?
His name's Oliver, and he's a 9-month-old yellow lab. Do you put pineapple on your pizza?
I absolutely do. In fact, I love pineapple pizza. And in fact, many years ago, I lived in Argentina and they did not put any pineapple on their pizza. So I bought a can and I brought it to the pizzeria and I said, will you please put this on my pizza? And they thought I was the craziest person ever.
Do you put pineapple on your pizza?
Yes, I do. In fact, I did a poll at my house and I figured out my son likes pineapple and Canadian bacon. My wife likes pepperoni and pineapple, and I like it a little spicier. I like linguiça and pineapple.
Ooh, that sounds good. What good comes from Credit Union for Kids in your organization?
Wow, Credit Unions for Kids has been really, really important in our organization. And one of the things it's done is it brings employees together. It forms a connection or a community. And it's something that our employees can get excited about together. And when they work together, they can make a really big difference.
In your role, you have multiple charitable organizations that you can work with. Why partner with Credit Union for Kids?
In our charitable organizations, what we focus on are 3 areas. It's housing instability, food instability, children's health and welfare. And so it's really important with our work around Credit Unions for Kids because medical debt is a real thing. The stress around that incidence is a real thing. And I think as a credit union, to work with those foundational issues is really important. Tell me about your experience at your children's hospital.
It was really positive. The nurses and doctors were great, and just being around that whole little community, it was amazing.
And here's the question, do you put pineapple on your pizza?
It's not my favorite topping to go on my pizza, but I will eat it.
Okay.
Thank you so much for letting me interview you.
Thank you, Steve, Seth, and Monique.
That was very fun, and I appreciate your willingness to be put through the ringer with the amazing Chloe. To start preparing for the next 25 successful years of CU for Kids, I'm here to discuss some enhancements we've made to the program. These include Give on the Go, an ATM surcharge campaign, a fundraising guidebook, an asset library, and a collaboration forum. Let's dive right in. Give on the Go allows a credit union member to make a donation to CMN hospitals when logged into online or mobile banking. I think of it like the campaign that has been the foundation of CU for Kids for so many years, and that's selling icons in the branch. But instead, we're meeting members where they're now more typically banking. Give on the Go is very easy to implement and to manage. But like all good things do, this one comes with a small kicker. Only credit unions that are clients of Q2 and Alchemy can currently enable the advanced version of Give on the Go that we've developed. And while we work to expand this tool to more providers, we don't want to leave anyone out of this fundraising opportunity. So if you aren't a client of those two providers, we can provide you with an online banking marketing banner and a customized fundraising site that you can link to those banners. And that provides a very similar experience. I love this campaign because it builds affinity with your members. These members are expecting the organizations they do business with to improve their social impact and even enjoy when they're asked to be a part of it. And the early results for Give on the Go are very promising. I can't wait to see how it can continue to help credit union fundraising grow. Okay, the second campaign I'm pumped to discuss today is ATM surcharges. This one, like Give on the Go, comes from the brains and the success of Desert Financial and Westcom. Both of these credit unions raise over 6 figures through adding $1 onto the ATM transaction fee when a non-member makes a withdrawal. Let me reemphasize that, over 6 figures each. I happen to know that both credit unions currently doing this also love it because of the ease of implementation and management. I love these two campaigns, and I know how successful we could be if even 10% of us implemented these at our own organizations. But I'm also sure you're wondering, how am I ever going to be able to pull this off with everything else you have going on? Well, we want to make this process as easy as possible for you and for your teams and for your members. So we've created a brand new CU for Kids fundraising guidebook. For us, it comes down to 3 easy steps. First is plan, second is fundraise, and third is celebrate. Unsurprisingly, this workbook has identified Give on the Go and ATM surcharges as the foundation of a fundraising campaign. From there, you can identify a la carte items that will enhance fundraising and awareness. There is no specific way you must fundraise for CU for Kids. Believe me, we've seen it all. We recommend scheduling some time, even 30 minutes, to discuss with your local children's hospital representative how your credit union can raise funds throughout the rest of this year and into next. All right, up next, marketing assets are key. It's hard to host a fundraising campaign or brag about your success to your community without the correct branding, stories, imagery, and videos. I'm so pleased to announce that CMN Hospitals is making access to these resources as easy as possible. We're nearly finished with an industry-facing asset library that will live on our CU for Kids website. This will include many of the items I just mentioned, but also impact documents that you can share with your community, donation reporting forms, patient stories, and more. Are you ready for the final program enhancement? This is a fun one to end on. As many, if not all of you know, one of the 7 credit union principles is cooperation among cooperatives. Credit unions have always done a great job connecting with and supporting each other. However, it can be tough. And CU for Kids has been a platform that facilitates cooperation. In fact, I love a quote from Troy Stang. He says, CU for Kids allows credit unions to learn to work together in a fun way, which translates to credit unions working together in the business setting. So, we've created the CU for Kids Collaboration Forum. This program will invite individuals in the industry to join us on a networking call every other month. We'll hear from industry experts, break out into groups to discuss each other's best practices, and often ideate the future of fundraising. There will even be extra opportunities to participants, like attending CMN Hospital's annual conference. This program is primarily a fit for those championing CU for Kids at your credit union, but it's truly open for anyone interested in connecting with peers around the concept of social impact. You can apply for this program starting now on the CU for Kids website. Well, that was a lot of information, so let's recap real quick. First, Give on the Go and ATM surcharges is the future of CU for Kids fundraising. Second, we've created a fundraising guidebook to make fundraising easier. Third, check out the Asset Library for easy access to marketing resources. And finally, consider joining the CU for Kids Collaboration Forum. The future of CU for Kids is so bright, and these are just some of the ways we will see amazing results together. Now, on to one of the parts I'm most excited about today, hearing directly from CU for Kids champions across the country that are doing amazing work. Let's give it up for Tara, Hillary, and Dave.
Hi, I'm Tara Wackendorf, and I'm the Public Relations Director for Green State Credit Union based here in Iowa. I'm here to share with you an exciting way that we are now partnering with the Children's Miracle Network hospitals and specifically our local children's hospital, the Stead Family Children's Hospital. We, like many credit unions across the nation, are committed to supporting our community in meaningful ways. After learning how our funds would help to engineer advanced and affordable health care for thousands of families in our area, we were sold and decided to make a $100,000 donation. This donation will fund the Extenuating Circumstances program, which provides discretionary funds to families in need, whether that's through hotel, gas, parking, food within the hospital itself, and the list goes on. As a financial institution, we feel it's critical to advance the financial health of our membership and the communities, and supporting children's hospitals certainly does just that. We are now proud partners with our local children's hospital, and we look forward to closely working with them in the future for any new initiatives that might come their way.
Hi, I'm Hillary with Robbins Financial Credit Union. Robbins Financial has been a proud CU for Kids partner for years. We love the fact that we can benefit an important local need and receive great support from our hospital representative while doing it. And like so many others, our credit union looks for easy implementation solutions that can raise meaningful funds. That's why we immediately decided to try out Credit Union for Kids' new online fundraising tool, Give on the Go, and online giving pages. We believe these will allow our credit union to take the next step into our philanthropic giving while building affinity with our members. Robbins Financial will be launching our fundraising campaign in 2021. We are confident and excited they will be a productive addition to our arsenal of fundraising tools. Thank you, CU for Kids, and congratulations on the impressive milestone.
Hello, it's Dave Engler at Highway Federal Credit Union in Minnesota. And I'm proud to serve on Gillette Children's Specialty Healthcare Local Credit Union for Kids Committee. For 24 years, credit unions throughout Minnesota and western Wisconsin have collaborated to raise funds and awareness for our local children's hospital. I love participating personally on the committee because it's a great way to network with my peers across the state. I love learning new ways we can also make a responsible impact for the kids and have fun doing it. Plus, our local children's hospital representative helps organize the committee, so it's easy to participate. Together, Minnesota and Wisconsin credit unions have raised well over $4.2 million for Gillette, while Highway and other credit unions also do our own internal fundraising to reach this amount. The committee has contributed a lot of this through partnering on events together, like an annual golf outing that brings the executives, board members from across various credit unions to compete and have fun. Also a bowl-a-thon, and we also did at our annual meeting a karaoke for kids event, which is super fun. I know there are other communities across the country that have similar credit union for kids cooperative groups. If you are in one of those areas, I'd recommend joining. If not, I invite you to consider starting your own one with your local hospital. Even simply meeting each quarter to brainstorm and plan just small initiatives to start can make a real impact for the kids and the families in your community. Plus, you can learn new ways how your community involvement and social impact can help your credit union grow and thrive. Make it a great day. Take care. Thank you.
It's great to hear from you, Dave, Hillary, and Tara. Thanks for sharing your best practices with us.
I'm Sally Gelati, Vice President of Brand Marketing for Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. We spent the past year reviewing Children's Miracle Network Hospitals brand to better position ourselves in the marketplace, further define our purpose and social impact, and to improve our value to member hospitals and partners like credit unions. We knew we needed to revise our brand to be more recognizable, more trusted, more inspiring, and more inviting. After significant research and with support from an agency, we've done just that. Take a look. I have seen that video so many times, and each time I get more excited about this work. As you can see, there are only minor changes to our main logo. There is a new font, and the balloon is a bit more plump. We joke it gained the COVID-19. However, this brand refresh is much more than visual changes. We have better defined our relevancy to differentiate ourselves from other children's charities so that we can raise even more funds for children's hospitals. We also are making a stronger connection between our main brand and our sub-brands, so community members better recognize when they are participating in or donating to Children's Miracle Network Hospitals programs or fundraisers. When consumers recognize Children's Miracle Network Hospitals, it elevates understanding and trust, helping you raise even more funds for children's hospitals in your communities. Thank you for your continued support and all you do to change kids' health, to change the future.
Hi, Bill Chaney here with Schools First Federal Credit Union. Thank you, credit unions, for engaging in the Credit Unions for Kids program. While we celebrate 25 years of incredible results today, we know that children's hospitals are still in urgent need. As a grandfather to a child that has received critical care from 2 CMN hospitals, and as a member of the Children's Miracle Network Hospitals Board of Trustees, I have seen firsthand the results of the fundraising we do and you do in multiple ways. And for those of you who've also had experiences at your local children's hospitals, you can relate to me. These places are so important to the physical and financial health of families, of our communities, and of our members, which is why we celebrate today while looking to the future and how to continue to make a positive impact for kids and families. I challenge you to continue to build that impact into the future. Here are 3 things we need from you. Sign the pledge, spread the word, and make a plan. It starts easy. Sign the pledge to continue your support of Credit Unions for Kids and your local children's hospitals. Big thanks to CoOp Financial Services for their generous $10,000 donation to one lucky random winner and your local children's hospital. Second, spread the word. Introduce your peers across the country to CU for Kids. If they aren't already participating, direct them to cu4kids.org and to reach out to their local hospital representative. Finally, make a plan. Incorporate philanthropy and fundraising for CMN hospitals into your strategic planning. Download the brand new workbook and work with your local children's hospital rep to determine the best ways you can maximize funds raised but also support your business objectives. These items will be sent to you in more detail via email in the coming days. So when you leave today, remember, sign the pledge, spread the word, and make the plan. I'm so proud to be a member of the credit union movement, and equally proud that our movement is committed to changing kids' health to change the future. Thank you for joining, and have a great credit union day.